Alright, welcome back guys to 2023 Honor of Kings King Pro League Spring Season, and today is week 3 day 1 of the regular season of group stage round 2. You're with Coco Reporter. Oh, I didn't realize that my shirt my shirt would be with the green screen, but actually my shirt's color is yellow, but I don't know why. So funny though. Okay, never mind. But today the match is Suzhou.KSG versus MTG, Mighty Tiger Gaming. Alright, these two teams have a little history among them, especially for the jungle of MTG, like Me Too, right? Me Too was the player of KSG before, last year. Yes, as we saw last year, 2 years ago, I guess, not last year, but 2 years ago. Me Too was with KSG as a jungle, and after that he transferred to the KPL team, Fire Esport, and then to MTG. Then he brought his team back to the KPL, and MTG returned to KPL, and right now they are playing, and they are going to play with KSG today. So let's see about the roster today. Both teams have no change. For KSG's Aje, Jinyu, Yishu, Jiu, and Xiao A. On the other hand, for MTG, it's Aqua, Me Too, QY, Xiao, and Jiu Fan. So we have 2 Jiu today, double Jiu, right? For KSG it's Xiao Jiu, but no. For KSG it's Jiu, and for MTG it's Xiao Jiu. But actually, their Chinese names, they are both Xiao Jiu. Can pronounce Xiao Jiu, but the character is quite different. So we would like to see what's the difference between them and these two teams, these two players. How is different? What's the difference for these two players? So for Xiaojiu on KSG side, his name here, you can see it here how to write that name in Chinese, right? And for the meaning of Jiu on KSG side means number 9. It is number 9, literally number 9, but it's used in the official documents such as the bank or the announcement from the official government state or something. But for Jiu on MTG side, his name means long, but this long is used in the duration of time. So we would say long time no see. Like we could say that how Jiu Bu Jian, this means long time no see, right? And I can use like it's been a long time, it's very long, waiting so long, so you could use this Jiu. Actually we could see MTG's Jiu more than KSG's Jiu, because like this word is quite more frequently used in daily life. But for KSG size, not that much, just like the official documents. So it's just a little fun fact from these two players' names. So I would like to share this a lot. Okay, but if during the cast I say Xiaojiu for both teams, I would like to apologize in advance, because I actually, for myself, I'm getting used to say the name in Chinese instead of English. So when I speak that name, I could say Xiaojiu, but it is MTG, not it is MTG, or sometimes it could be KSG. So it might be confused. So maybe this game I could like say the name of the hero instead to make it clearer than saying that name. Alright, so this game is going to be interesting today. So for these two teams, let me check their points right now. MTG and KSG. Alright, let me check first. For KSG, I guess they just won a match, or did they won? Oh, they haven't won yet. For KSG, they just lost 1 match. But for MTG, they played 2 matches already. They won AG, but they lost to TTG and LGD, 2 teams. So this game would affect a lot to MTG. If they lose in this game, the chance to get into the city side of Group S and A would be very low. But on the other hand, for KSG, if they if they lost this game, they still have a chance because they just play only one match in the first week of KPL. They just have more match to go, just like including this match. It's 4 matches to go for KSG, so they still have a chance to get into the city decider. But in Group A, it is quite interesting because TTG and LGD, these two teams have already got 3 points. So it means that if any of them won another match, they will get the city decider ticket in the next round. So basically, 4 points is quite sure for the city decider. So MTG, they at least they can get 3 points for the maximum because they just lost 2 matches already. So the chance would be quite low, I guess. Alright, so in Group A, it's going to start today, and let's see today, and it will affect a lot to other teams as well, like the Top Esports or LGD or AG, because AG is 0-3. They have not won any matches yet for AG, so this is quite bad for them in the second round of the group stage. About the start, their gameplay, I guess MTG, they are improving a lot more in the previous matches. Even they lost, we could see them in the first round of the group stage that they could win many games from top teams like Eastar Pro. This almost reverse sweep them, and they almost get to the group S, by the way. But anyway, let's see how they're going to improve next, because they still have time for them, as well as KSG that just bring the new roster for Jinyu that just join as a jungle. Alright, so it's exciting for this game and this draft here. Alright, game 1 for KSG on the blue side, and red side is MTG. Alright, the first phase of the ban is quite different from other team, I guess. Is Spidey Shouyue and Haiyue on the ban slot. Right, so KSG banned down Haiyue, and MTG know that. So they ban Da Xiao and Gong Li. I'm not sure why they just banned out Spidey Shouyue, but yes, QY from MTG side just plays so good. And this game, KSG just got Charlotte and Zhao Huaizhen. These 2 super OP combo in this patch. Right, and Charlotte together with Wang Zhaojun, the Frost. So they have Wang Zhaojun to it can counter Lubu and Yamato Musashi. When Lubu used ultimate skill Terremoto, jump onto KSG side, this hero can use the second skill to deal the CC, which is the Frozen. So she has the Frozen skill to deal CC with Lubu when he jump. And Shermonsi coming from QY. So this hero have a great skill to carrying the wave and can do a lot of damage in the later game. In the second ban, they just ban out supports Luban Master and Tai Zhenren. So they're just guessing which hero are they going to use, and he just guessed that KC might use Luban and Luban number 7, and KC might guess that MTG is going to use Jieluo or Garo together with Tai Zhenren, I guess, because Xiaojiu on MTG side really love to play Garos a lot, and they ban out Liu Bang. So Liu Bang, lately, just few weeks ago, Liu Bang is very popular to pick together with Miyamoto Musashi. Another ban is Sun Bin. Still have a lot of choice to choose for ADC. Li Yuanfang, but KSG have 狄仁杰 or this going to be a plan from MTG that force KSG to pick Dylan this game? Alright, they just picked that. KSG have Dylan. Are they going to pick it? If they pick, next game they won't have it anymore. And yes, why not? Why not? Facing Li Yunfang, why not Dylan Jie? Dylan Jie has a second skill to killing the crowd control from enemy, and it can use the second skill for killing the first ability of Li Yunfang as well. And he's going to be compared with Zhang Fei. If it is Bing Xin, I guess it's not that good, so Zhang Fei is a lot better. Because MTG has not picked Zhang Fei yet, because this hero is very good together with Lubu. So KSG just steal this pick from MTG. And the last pick from MTG is going to be Zhang Liang. He has an ultimate skill that can lock the enemy. I guess they might lock. He might lock Charlotte or maybe Zhao Huizhen. Oh no, they don't want to pick that. I guess they don't like it. Maybe they don't like it. Just put Liu Mo together with Lubu. I guess it's a lot better as well, because when you don't have Zhang Fei, you can pick Liu Mo. It's just you can deal a chain CC with Lubu. I guess I know how they like to pick, because for Lubu has an ultimate skill, the Tremble Mortal, that jump into the enemy and can knock up for a second, but that is not enough. You need to have another hero that could deal a chain CC with Lubu. For example, like Zhang Fei, that is ultimate skill, or maybe this hero that MTG picked, which is Liu Mo. Another hero that can be picked with Lubu, I think it is Yixing, but in this game Yixing is not that good, because on KSG's side just have Zhao Huizhen or Charlotte that can play in the fight really good. Alright, I don't know if it is a little tricky from MTG that just allow KSG to pick RNG.M in this game to counter with Li Yunfang, Miyamoto Musashi and Lubu. But I guess this hero is worth it in this game, because RNG, you can use a second skill to avoid the CC from 4 heroes from MTG side. But the bad thing is you can just choose only one. You can just choose only one. It means that when Lubu jump, if you use the second skill, other heroes can jump into you. Like Miyamoto Musashi can use the Duel to the Death, the ultimate skill, jump into RNG.M. So he has to choose it. It is quite vital for him for this second skill, and he bring Flash. So this normal summoner skill for ADC to pick, especially RNG.M. Alright, so let's see this game. Alright, it's about to start. KSG versus MTG. And these two coaches. It's from KSG is Anju, right? If I'm not wrong. And for MTG is DGC. DGC was a coach for many teams before, like AG, Rogue Warriors, or even in League of Legends and Dota 2. He was a coach before, like 10 years ago. So he has a very long history in Chinese esports. Alright, first game is about to start. Blue side is KSG and red side is MTG. Alright, so we could see that KSG, they bring 2 smites from Jinri and Xiao. So Zhang Fei's smite is quite popular right now. Zhang Fei and Sun Bin, these 2 heroes, can bring smite with him. But this game is KSG's home stadium, but in Shanghai. I could not remember what is this slogan in English. But they have it fun. It's like something like Gusu or something. It's from Suzhou. I could not remember that well. It's right for them or something. Alright, second skill on to Xiao. Well, the first wave, who's going to get level 2 first? It is QY. So QY has second skill and he can use another first ability to do a little knockback to them. And yes, he just got level 2 and he could rotate himself into top lane or bottom lane. And this time he chose top lane and just check a little of blue buff. Alright, they have not. KSG has not killed blue buff yet, and just take a little of jungle monster. Oh, Wang Zhaojun try to deal some damage to Shenmengxi so that Shenmengxi cannot come to kill the wave directly from the middle river. This is Archer's Charlotte. I just have I didn't see what is the Arcana, so so sorry guys. Alright, so after level 2, Wang Zhaojun can deal some damage to enemies because she has the first skill and second skill that can use as a frozen. Due to the death onto Zhang Fei, another tremble mortal jump into him, a vision flash, get the first blood onto Me Too and double kill, get Zhang Fei. He tried to kill as well Jinyu, but he cannot, just retreat. Whoa, just only 2 minutes and first blood goes to MTG side, and that is Me Too who got first blood, so it means that his economy could grow a lot more in this early game. This is not good for KSG. And the other best skill from Miyamoto Musashi was not that hesitate as well. Let's see the replay. He just used duel to the death onto Zhang Fei and then just normal attack, second skill, first skill, Lubu jump onto Wang Zhaojun. And that's it. 2 kills goes to MTG. So fast. Just 2 minutes, yeah, and MTG just being in the lead. Trying to invading the blue buff, but yeah, they cannot do that. It is so far, I guess. It's 1000 gold. It's about 1000 gold leading. Zhang Huaizhen. Actually, Zhang Huaizhen can use first skill to change the directions of Numo ultimate skill. He tried to kill Shenmengxi. Shenmengxi used flash to avoid the frozen from Wang Zhaojun. Alright, they want to dive under the turret again. Miyamoto Musashi jump onto Charlotte. Just ultimate skill power condition, but she can't stand anymore. Q goes to Shenmengxi. QY. In this 3 minutes and a half, I guess this game MTG goes way so aggressive. This is like they find great position and they find just such a good opportunity to kill. But this one, KC is doing the same way, but the damage is not enough to kill Lian Fang. It just Zhao Huaizhen in the early game, the damage is not that high. Just wait until the Axe of Torment that he could buy. But the bottom lane turret, it is Lian Jie who got that turret. Alright, so it's no wonder because it is Lian Jie who can push the turret from the outside range of the turret. This is his benefit. Alright, they try to invade the blue buff. Shamusi have ultimate skill, Aura Explosion, but Smite goes to Xinyu. Eh? It's not! Wait! It's not, it is still QY's. And QY got this buff. What does this mean? What does this mean? Right, but KC got the first Tyrant, jump Temple Mortal onto the enemy, but he just take the damage so much here. Alright, I guess MTG, they did a really good job in the early game. They just walk together for 4 players walk together onto the top lane, in the middle lane, but just let the bottom lane be as they are, because Lian Fang has the second skill that can save his life, so they don't need to care much about the bottom lane. Right, he's here trying to force your A to use ultimate skill. Ultimate skill Aura Explosion from QY. But being able to MTG, they know when the blue buff is going to respawn. But are they going to do it? Ultimate skill coming from New Mo, Temple Mortal jump onto Wang Zhaojun, but the damage from KSG side is so high. Then this ultimate skill from Wang Zhaojun, I guess Ishui just use Winter is here, which is the ultimate skill, and it deals a lot of damage to Lubu, so he can stand with that damage here. Alright, they just drop a kill to KSG. Actually, I need to say that MTG, they did a really great in the early game, really great job. But they just wait for more for in the middle game or in the later game, that how are they going to play? What the strategy that they have just prepare? I'm sorry. Alright, Rubu just got the Pure Sky. Pure Sky, this item can reduce enemy damage by 30%. Right, Charlotte is here. They know. MTG, they now need to be aware of Wang Zhaojun. When each use second skill or use ultimate skill, they need to bring themselves into the ultimate skill of Wang Zhaojun, because it may take a lot of damage from that. At the middle lane, they try to push about 50% or 55%, I guess. Oh, it's 45, 55, 55%, yes. Alright, I'm going to the fight with skill from New Mo. Blue buff goes to me too, Musashi. What they are doing great now, but the economy is the difference of goal is not that high. Guess you still have time to farming more, especially for Xia and Charlotte, that killing the wave on the top lane or the bottom lane. They can still push the turret with these minions, but MTG still kill the minion waves. At least they can push the wave into MTG side. Right, explosion, another skill from Shenmengxi. So you can clear. I see going to open, but danger, use ultimate skill already. This Charlotte 1v1 against Musashi. He just allure to the dead or not? He has not used that. But New Mo just ultimate skill with flash, and Dragon just respawn. The Tyrant, yes, the Tyrant. MTG just got Tyrant, the second Tyrant. Oh, the first Tyrant for them. Lubu just jump triple mortal. Ooh, he just took a lot of damage from KSG, especially from Wang Zhaojun, I guess, because Wang Zhaojun just ultimate skill there. The Vintage here, and Lubu just standing there and took a lot of damage. Lubu maybe need to buy. I guess he need to buy some AP protection here, because if he doesn't buy it, it might be bad for him. Because ultimate skill from Wang Zhaojun has a lot of damage. But in KSG, they know that MTG want to push mid lane so bad, so they just being here to protect that. And MTG just don't push it because they cannot. Just clearing the wave in the middle lane, and it's space that waits for some specific time that they can fight. And if they win the fight, they can push out more. KSG, they pressure a lot on MTG. A triple mortal from Lubu, jump onto 3 heroes, another flash coming here. Unbridled outburst from Zhang Fei, but the dragon who's going to get that? It's Li Yuanfang. It's nothing more, but Zhao Huaizhen and Dianjie just took a lot of damage here. And the dragons, FTG got the dragon as well. This is a Dark Tyrant. This 10 minutes dragon might affect some tempo in this game. It might affect some, I guess. But are they going to take the dragon? I don't know. Another dragon, the Dark Overlord on the top side. Right, the buff. Someone trying to steal it. Alright, but this time Jinju smite perfectly here. Not allowed to be stolen, but this one Spendor coming from Ishii, Temple Mortal from Lubu, Zhao Huaizhen coming from behind, but he took a lot of damage. Another Yin Yang skill, just another hit onto Lubu, but this Li Yuanfang second skill trying to escape from Charlotte, but Charlotte took a lot of damage here, and Shamansi got that kill again. This time I just try to kill the back line of MTG. He just tried to kill QY and Xiaojiu, but Xiaojiu on it's MTG Xiaojiu just had the second skill to escape, so he didn't die, and QY as well. MTG side have enough. They have enough of CC, the crowd control, so they could stop that. But the middle lane turret is not down. Yeah, they're trying to fight. Ultimate skill again. Tremble Mortal jump onto the enemy. Zhang Fei has ultimate skill, but Dianjie is dealing damage from behind. And this is the problem for Lubu, I guess, because once he jump onto KSG, Wang Zhaojun always use the ultimate skill, which is and likely to use the second skill as well. Ooh, try to steal the dragon, but MTG still got it. It's still on the hand. MTG, they just control many of dragon in this game. Just don't allow KSG to have some advantage from the dragon. So they have the dragon, they have the Overlord, they have the Vanguard, so they can just summon it in some lanes. I guess in the bottom lane or maybe the top lane, I guess. Right, it is the top lane that they just summoned there. Nemo trying to use ultimate skill, but he got frozen first from Ishii. He's still on the middle lane. They're still on the middle lane trying to push that turret, but it's middle lane who can let it. Dianjie is there. A lot of damage goes to Nemo. Triple Mortal from Lubu. On the right side have Miyamoto Musashi and got break from Zhao Huaizhen. But Dianjie got the kill first. Lubu is down. Li Yuanfang is down as well. It's not good from MTG. This is not a good sign. We have two separate fights in this fight, I guess. The first one was Lubu who just used ultimate skill on onto Darren, and on the right side, just me too, try to kill Wang Zhaojun and Zhao Huaizhen, Jin Yu, and Ishu. So it means that they didn't fight together as a team fight, as a big team fight. And this turret, who still can protect that? Alright, let's see the replay. Liu Mo. Actually, Liu Mo took a lot of damage from Darren, and another turbo water from Lubu. On the right side, have Miyamoto Musashi try to kill Wang Zhaojun. But they cannot. Right, this time KSG, they have some opportunity to push the turret, but they they won't allow again. MTG won't allow them to push the middle lane, as well as KSG. Alright, they're trying to open or not. At least I guess they need to come from behind to open the fight. Maybe Zhang Fei can do that, but I'm not sure about Fan, who's playing Liu Mo, that he could do it or not. Well, I will see the Shen CC from MTG side. Alright, middle lane turret is down from KSG side. MTG's middle lane turret is gone, so a lot more advantage comes from KSG right now. It's not good. I guess it's not good. The main point is they don't know how to deal in the mid game and maybe in the late game as well for MTG. KSG just space. Hey, second skill with flash. Another ultimate skill. Albedo outburst from Zhang Fei. This also plays in the middle side from Wang Zhaojun. But on the left side, what happened? It's nothing happened, but Fan did a very good CC from second skill and flash, but they just don't have damage coming from the back line. Alright, KSG, this one Archer try to 1v2. And it just don't be killed by them. But top lane is 2v2 turn into 2v3. Lubu has no ultimate skill, he just uses his flash. And Miyamoto Musashi, he cannot deal a lot of damage that much, and he still have the Sanctuary. He revived back Destiny, but this is 1v5. It's very hard for him to get that kill. But the middle lane turret, it is a second tier turret. QI just push that. Oh, this may be VS that plan. Everybody might just plan that I'm gonna take the fight and you take a turret, the middle lane turret, which is very important for them. I don't know. Me too just drop a revive item here. This is Charlotte. As you know, Charlotte is not afraid of anything, because once Charlotte has the 40% of cooldown, she can use every skill so fast. The cooldown of second skill or the first skill is just like under 5 seconds. Also the ultimate skill as well, power gradation, just under 10 seconds. It's so fast that she can do more and more combo in the later game. The dragon MTG is likely don't want them to get that, and another triple mortal coming with new more ultimate skill to bend off from Ishu. This one Fan tries to deal damage from behind. Lubu tried to use first skill, but Dilja just have Destiny and he didn't die. Just only a single kill from MTG. They just killed Ishu. Wow, KSG just killed 2, Archer and Me Too. And Me Too is a really important role in this game. In the next fight, Me Too will have only one more chance for the revive item to use that. I think MTG might think that they have a really good spot, but the main problem in the last fight was Lubu tried to kill Xiaojiu on KSG side, but Xiaojiu or maybe Jiu, he just had Destiny. He has Destiny, so he didn't die. Actually, the first skill from Lubu had a very high damage, but he has Destiny, so that's why he didn't die. Is Musashi here, but he's the one who deal the damage, but he took a lot of damage than he deal. Oh, it's 20 minutes now. I just realized it's 20 minutes. Who's going to get the Tempest Dragon? Alright, I think SG is likely to be the one who can get the dragon. Right, they try and come from behind. Arbiters here is used. Me too is trying to fight good spot from behind. Are they going to open the fight? Zhang Huaichen just the first skill. Danger. Oh, Danger just deal a lot of damage to New Mo. New Mo just dropped 50% of HP. Another ultimate skill coming from New Mo. Another as well from Zhang Huaichen. Just the middle lane trying to kill the wave once again. But the dragon, no one is taking yet. Alright, just pull it out. Don't want anyone to see it, and don't want anyone to get it. Both team might think the same. I think MTG don't want to drop this dragon as well. It's very important to the game. But we see Me2A. There is a vision there. Ultimate skill coming from Lubu, and another jump coming from Lubu's here. And Miyamoto Musashi got the RNG.M. He's shut down. Propagation from Chala trying to get another kill. Zhang Fei is down by Miyamoto Musashi trying to get the kill. Another second skill. This revive from Charlotte here. And another Destiny trying to get the kill. It's triple kill for Me Too. And 3 people died here in this fight. And MTG is likely to end this game with a little HP of minions, but behind there's one full wave of the minion waves and trying to kill Zhao Huaichen, but I guess they don't need to care about it anymore and just only push the Nexus, and the game goes to MTG in the first game. They are leading 1-0. Actually, I have to say that in the early game they did a really good job, but once hit the mid game and the late game, MTG just dropped too many. Just up to Metakill for KSG. I guess the main problem is KSG. They have Wang Zhajun. Once Lubu jump, Wang Zhajun just use the ultimate skill or maybe the second skill. Try to break that. Try to break that, and don't let any of MTG come to kill them. So we could see that MTG and KSG, they just are both teams just by some item that could protect their life, just as the Sage Sanctuary or maybe the Splendor from Wang Zhaojun. We could say clearly that Wang Zhaojun just only bought the Splendor just only to protect himself from Lubu or maybe Miyamoto Musashi. So we could see many fights that Lubu tried to jump or maybe Miyamoto Musashi tried to jump. It's just like they just the ultimate skill with nothing. But in the last fight in front of the Tempest Dragon, I think they have a very good spot in this fight because like New Mo is still more from Jiufan, right? Jiufan just ultimate skill and then ultimate skill coming from Lubu. And actually the one who opened the fight first was KSG. It was Zhang Fei who just used Unbridled Outburst to open the fight. I think it's because they saw that Musashi coming from the bottom lane. Because Musashi tried to come from behind and try to fight just ADC or maybe the AP hero that had a little low HP and try to kill them. So KSG, they know that Me Too is not there. and they just open the fight first. But he still came on time to kill the enemies from Me2. Me2 still come on time. There was a vision in the red buff, so there was a vision, so they knew that. For this game, Musashi just hit 15,000 gold, which is a lot here. And I guess this game, Lian Fang just only used the normal attack on RNG. No need to use the first skill. Oh, he just used the ultimate skill to deal damage because RNG can clear the first skill of Lian Fang once Lian Fang uses the first skill. Alright, let's see the comment. Alright, hi. Hi. Just see the comments, so sorry. Right, so hello everyone who just joined us here, and let's see the goal. That time that KSG had a leading, it was the time that MTG it was the time that MTG dropped many kills there to KSG. Alright, this MVP goes to Me2, Miyamoto Musashi. I have to say he's the only one who get the kill in the early game, and in the later game he got that triple kill in the last team fight. So I guess he's the one that could carry the game, especially in the top lane, that he just used that time to let Lian Fang pushing the middle lane turret, which is not bad. Let's see this fight, the last fight. It was Zhang Fei who opened the fight first, and then Musashi come from behind, jump onto RNG. And then he just chasing Charlotte, and then got a kill. Already have the mic shaking, so let's listen to them. Alright, I still have to say again that Xiaoju, MTG Xiaoju, he's the one that have a little loud voice during the call, and I think that he's the one that very important to the team, because he always saying many things that is very important to the team, and we could see that since the early game until the late game, they was so fierce. The voice was so fierce from MTG. Not only him, not only Xiaoju, but everyone in the team. They're just being too excited in this game that they could win the game, and they just could find a very good opportunity in the early game until the late game. Alright, we will have a short break and we will be back in the next game. Alright, welcome back to game 2 of the match between Suzhou.KSG and MTG, Mighty Tiger Gaming. I don't know why they have to say the full name every time, but I didn't say the name of KSG, so I'm gonna say it once. Suzhou.KSG Gaming. Alright? So it just need to be fair for both teams, right? So I have to say the full name for both teams as well. Suzhou.KSG Gaming and Mighty Tiger Gaming. In the last game, I just mentioned since the draft phase that the RNG.M need to choose only one time to use the second skill to avoid the CC. And in the last fight, we could see that the RNG.M has no second skill already. So Miyamoto Musashi could jump into him and he just died over there. It is very important for his life because this skill you can use only one time and the cooldown is just about 7 and 8 seconds or something. Alright, game to start. KSG just chose blue side this game. Alright, they want to play Da Xiao this game. So MTG banned again. And he just saw that they banned out Haiyue. Haiyue is not a hero that can counter Da Xiao, because when Haiyue is in the fight, she can use ultimate skill, the Moonlight Fantasy, to take out one of the heroes. So basically, Haiyue's player like to bring a really tanky hero out of the fight, such as Lianpo or maybe Fuzi, the top laner, or maybe Kaiser. Well, it's going to be first pick from KSG, and then Zhu Bajie with Sun Bin is going to be picked by KSG. This draft is not that bad. The MTG side just bring out Tai Zhiren and Alessio. So Alessio, when he farm, he could get more money, and once he get more money, got so much money, he can buy many items like Shadow Reaper or Eternity Blade. So he can have really high damage and very high critical hit. And my Shenui from QY, I have to say that QY is a very good my Shenui player since he was with KPL team. At that time it was Fire Sport, I guess, and EMC. QY is not a player who can play the assassin match very good, and this hero is really good for him. So MTG just banned out 2 heroes that can counter my Shenui directly, which are Suzhou and Jin Chan. So these 2 heroes have a lot of crowd control, and Jin Chan just have the second skill that can lock. He just can lock the movement of enemy heroes. So once my Shenui use ultimate skill, she cannot coming out from that circle, and yes, she's locked in there. Well, Lianpo is going to be picked, and MTG just picked Lianpo. Yeah, they have another tanky hero in this game to deal with Zhu Bajie. So this game damage is going to rely on Alessio here, and we need to see the Alessio from MTG, which is a jungle. 东方耀 is Yao jungle here. Mid lane, maybe they want to pick Chang'e. I don't know. If they want to counter it directly, they can pick. But Yixing is quite good choice because Yixing has some crowd control on the first skill and second skill combo together, and the ultimate skill as well. He can counter my Shenui a little bit, but it's not as good as his Chan, you know. And the last pick is Nakaruru, so the burst damage will be on this hero. But they have the burst damage from Nakaruru and maybe my Shenui, and the DPS heroes from ADC, tanky like Lianpo. I guess MTG did a really good draft in this game. But on KSG side, yes, they have the CC as well. They have a lot of CC. They have Sun Bin, they have Zhu Bajie, and they have Yixing. But the main point for them is their hero's ability is just good for opening the fight, and maybe like to break the fight. And the duration for them to burst the enemy down, I guess it's not that fast like MTG. For MTG, you could see Nakaru or maybe my Shenui just stay in the bush and find some heroes that walk around and get that kill easily. This game is going to be Sun Bin with Smite. It's quite interesting, yeah. Alright, the main point for MTG this game is going to be the 2 sub carry, the support and ADC. So these 2 are really important because they have to farm and farm. Once they get item, they can fight. Alessio is another hero that can deal with Ghost very well because Alessio, he has the ability that he could hide himself, so that Ghostly cannot use the normal attack on him, because Ghostly is just need to use the normal attack to deal the maximum damage for Ghostly. Alright, game 2 is about to start. KC still on the blue side and MTG is on the red side. Let's see who's going to get this game. Is it going to be KC who tie the series, or is it going to be MTG who got their match point first? Alright, let's see the middle lane, Ghostly. Alright, Ghostly is coming to mid lane first. She's raw, it's going to be the first blood. Just only 40% there. But Suzhou just raw already. His first skill and flash from Aqua. But I guess it was too early for him to use because My Journey has not arrived on top lane yet. Alright, Ghostly, they have a lane swap here. There's Ghostly facing Alessio is not as good as what I said. Alright, My Journey is here. It can boost more and more gold for Alessio. Alright, it's me too. He too has no but return Arcanas here. Alright, Dong Feng Yao, he dropped a lot of HP. It's quite dangerous here. Zhuge try to use second skill. Another ultimate skill coming from Lenpo, and My Journey coming from behind, use flash. But he has no ultimate skill yet, and the first skill from Sun Bin just exploded, and first blood goes to Xiao. I think it's not a good fight for MTG because they didn't come together. They just come one by one and just drop some HP for nonsense. For this game we have Archer who is playing Jupe Archer. This hero is Archer's signatures here. He liked to play a lot when he was with AG. Alright, you see the replay here. Liverpool just have only 30% of HP here. But he didn't die here. The one who died was My Journey here. QI didn't have the ultimate skill there. Try to kill Dong Feng Yao here, and boom, he's still alive, but My Journey take that. But it took a long time to get a kill because Dong Feng Yao still have the ultimate skill, can return his HP, as well as his first skill can deal some HP returning as well. Right. In early game, I think both team no one just got disadvantage in early game. We just need to see in the mid game or in the late game. At the time we could know which team is going to have some disadvantage. And this time I think it can decide a lot because the dragon is the spawn. Alright, the same as the previous game, they just comes to the middle lane here. Just like the last game that they group up together in the middle lane and push the minion wave or somehow push the turret. This they know what they are going to do, just like the last game. Right, Nakuru here jump onto Dongfang Yao. Just ultimate skill coming from Lian Po. Try to kill Dongfang Yao, but Dongfang Yao didn't die here and try to kill again. But this one, the one who died, is easing to watch use Pig Pen. Just his flash trying to kill Nakuru here. It's one trading one, but it was me too who died on MTG side. It's not a good side for them, I guess, because Jinju didn't die here. The one who played jungle didn't die on KSG side. But at least they knew that Ishii and Archer don't have flash right now. Alright, top lane they just push, and he just push the top lane turret. I think they can let this turret down, but they won't. Every turret is important for them. It's good for MTG because they got the first turret on the top side. And yes, they are coming to mid lane again. Around the left side, try to kill Dongfang Yao. I think SG might know the pattern right now. And now the best skill coming from Linpo, jump onto two heroes by showing coming from the left side, trying to kill what here is Gongsu Li, trying to kill Alessio. Alessio die here by Gongsu Li. He just used raw skill here to get additional attack speed and additional damage together with the blast steel. But this time MTG just dropped their middle lane turret so fast and faster than the last game, because like they don't have the ability to kill the wave. My journey is not good that about killing wave. Yeah, she's not good at it. Just only Nakuru in this game and maybe Alessio who can clear the wave well. But this time we see that Me Too is pushing the bottom wave. He just changing from top lane to the bottom lane here and pushing the turret. Just take down the turret and try to find more chance for MTG to get a lot more of advantage. I want to see the economy here as well. Me Too. Right now, I think KC might be aware of two heroes from MTG, which are Me Too and QY, who just play, who is playing Nakuru, and another guy is playing My Journey here. The info is stuck in there. Oh, he just has second skill and he just has second skill to use the first skill again. The fire is here. This is 1v3. Actually, Jinju, he's not afraid of anything. Once MTG coming by two players, he's still not afraid of that. Right, bottom lane, stop. The second turret here. It's quite important here. Eh? Oh. Lian Po used the ultimate skill. Oh, that's your ultimate skill here. But recently was Me Too try to kill Jinju there. Alright, they're coming for the red buff again. Did the timing here. Oh, Mushroom dropped 50% of HP. There's ultimate skill from Zhu Bajia and Zhu Fan drop a lot with HP. Lian Po trying to tank for them. And red buff goes to Suzhou. I guess you're fighting, right? Alright, just show how you are going to support them in this way. It's not bad. Alright, Taijiren has not returned home yet, and he's about to die. Right now, you can see that KSG just control a lot for the vision and the buff as well. The top lane turret and mid lane turret that they just push, let them have more and more vision in this game. Alright, try to identify Lucio, try to run out from Gongsu Li. Gongsu Li almost died. Mashuni coming from the right side, and Fan is stuck in there. Fan try to get a kill, another revive. For science from Fan. He just used that, and that means the next fight they'll have the revive. Ultimate skill from Taijiren. Alright, the mid lane turret, the mid lane waves goes so far away from the middle river here. Chupacha is dying. His Celestial damage is too high. He cannot stand that. And together with Nakaru and Mashuni, the damage that these two heroes just dealt. Alright, they are getting this dragon, but it's quite dangerous for them here. Lenpo try to use ultimate skill coming from the back line, and Mashuni here used ultimate skill. Gongsu Li just deal damage from behind, trying to kill, and Raw has not used yet. Nakaru just dropped down. Taijiren just with the second skill. Mashuni take that to Sun Bin. Just only Sun Bin from KSG side who just died, yeah. But MTG side is Archer. It's not Archer, it is me too as well. This is not good side for MTG again. Because we saw that Xiaojiu, KSG Xiaojiu, he had a very good point to deal damage. And we saw that Gongsu Li just used the ultimate skill, the Autumn Storm, which is very important for KSG. And MTG can do the damage continuously. And Dragon goes to KSG, right? So KSG, they have more and more opportunity to deal damage and to control the map from MTG. I think they are trying to find some hero to kill, but Nakaru is not there. They're fighting. I think they are fighting Dongfang Yao. Top lane turret just down. MTG just pushing that bottom lane. Ultimate skill coming from Yixing and just lock 3. Trying to kill that Yixing. Got that kill behind hands. My Shanui here. But in front of the inner turret, just killed 2 more. And Nakaru just jumped into that. And he didn't get any kill from that. My Shanui just only one who alive here. Against KSG, you have 5 players still there. No one died from KSG, and they are pushing the Nexus and take this game. KSG tie the series 1-1. I still have more games to go. At least 4 games for today. Alright, so this game, I think that's MTG didn't do like the previous game, right? Because the hero has no the ability for this game heroes is not the same like the previous game, so it is harder to deal damage that, because as we could see they have the burst damage but they don't have the crowd control skill. So Maishoni just had the first skill that can crowd control, but we have Lenpo. Yes, they have Lenpo, right? So they know that they have the burst damage, yes, from Nakaru and Maishoni, so they just pick the Lenpo at the very last pick for dealing the crowd control. But I think in the early game they have some mistakes. MTG just had some mistakes in the early game that they just being a little hesitate there on the top lane. and it is Dongfang Yao. So Dongfang Yao in this game, he built the tanky item here. He didn't build the damage item for the jungle item. So it is a little hard for them to deal with Dongfang Yao in this game. So a lot of time you could see that once MTG try to kill Dongfang Yao, Dongfang Yao totally every time can run away from them and can trade some hero from MTG as well. So another thing is they know the pattern. KC know the pattern that when Dongfang Yao is farming, like there will be two heroes from MTG who are Nakaru and My Shoni, who are trying to kill Dongfang Yao together because these two heroes are the heroes that can deal a high damage onto the enemy, and just like they can kill the enemy instantly. So that's why they go together, these two heroes go together. But the result is not the same as they think, because they just cannot kill that. They just cannot kill Dongfang Yao. It's quite hard this game. Alright, let's see the result here. Alright, we see that Dongfang Yao, Jinyu 017. He has no kill, yes, but he can be a tanky hero in this game. He can be a tank. Look at his build. I think that he just built in this game. He has Giant's Grip and just only one damage item, which is the Axe of Torment, and then Caress of Savagery, Long Night, Breastplate, and boom, Jinyu is another tank hero. Only one damage from KC is Xiaojiu. And the goal is just leading after 10 minutes. Alright, MVP goes to E3 this game for Yixing. On this game, I have to agree that he used the ultimate skill very good and very perfect in this game. Just use ultimate skill to lock the enemy, and that deal a little of crowd control. So it means that once he uses ultimate skill, MTG cannot run out from there. They cannot escape because the ultimate skill of Yixing, and with a little of crowd control here, and we see this one combo together with Sun Bin, that he just uses time lapse. They don't care about QY. They don't care about QY who just come from behind. They just push forward here in this game. Oh, alright. Might be a long thing. Alright. So this game, KC, it might be the one side, but NG they try their best to find a good opportunity to fight with them, but they cannot. It's too hard for them. And I have to say that easing this game is very important as well. Alright, so let's take a short break and we will be back. We will be back in the game number 3 of today's match. Alright, welcome back to game 3. Right, this game, it is Thai series, yeah. So at least we could see 4 games today, and this game is very important for both of them because the one winning this game will get the match point of today. And MTG, I guess they don't want to drop more games because if they drop more games, it would affect the leaderboard as well because the game difference, right? The game difference. Right now they have -3s here, so if they drop more, it's not good for them. At least they just won 3-0 or 3-1, but 3-0 is impossible right now. Right now they have only one choice is 3-1, so that they can have -1 for the result of game difference after the game finish. But KSG as well, they don't want to lose in this match, so they try their best to win this game. Right, this game would be very important for both of them. Well, let's see this game. How are they going to deal? And the draft for both teams. Zhao Huizhen just banned out. Go Sun Li. Da Xiao and Chen Mengxi, I guess. For this game, oh, they let KSG picking Da Xiao here, so maybe MTG might pick Hai Yue, only Hai Yue this game because last 2 games MTG just picked Miyamoto Musashi and Lian Po. Also they have Lan, and maybe they have Zhang Fei or Xing Yu. This game they have Xing Yu, so they can still pick Xing Yu. And this game so interesting here because MTG just pick red side, not blue side, like KSG did in the previous game. And Monkey together with Fuzi. Monkey has ability to counter Lan or Lamb or something. Internationally we could say Lamb, but in Chinese we say Lan. Alright, and Xing Yu, another hero from MTG that can counter Da Xiao really well. Like what I just said, that they might pick this hero. And Zhou Yu together with Garo. It is Xiaojiu signature, but MTG Xiaojiu. He just banned out Xi and Zhou Yu just banned out. Liu Bang. Alright, Liu Bang with Lan is not bad. And Xiaojiu is going to play Marco Polo in this game. It's quite hard in this patch, but it can be played. It is up to the situation, it's up to the draft, because this game KSG has Lao Fuzi and Marco Polo is locked in this game. So have 2 more heroes to pick. Are they going to pick ADC or are they going to pick another fighter heroes? They still have Mulan. Yes, they have Mulan. Another mid lane hero. Which hero are they going to play? Man, they don't pick the 2 fighters this game. And the last hero is Yingzheng. So Yingzheng is not bad. It's not bad this draft because he can deal damage from behind and from so far away, really far with ultimate skill. And Consort Yu is the hero that can counter Marco Polo directly with the second skill. she can be immunity here. And the last pick from MTG is going to be Sulia. So MTG, they counter a lot on Da Xiao here. I think it might be Purify for Da Xiao and maybe Ying Zheng. Maybe. But Ying Zheng need to pick Flash this game. But let's see. Holy Purify one. Just only one, I guess. At least this game MTG have a really good ability to counter Da Xiao. Every hero, I guess. Every hero can counter this composition. Sulia and Xiangyu or maybe Lan, they have the skill that can push the enemy out of Da Xiao's second skill, so that they cannot return to their base. They do counter a lot. They do a lot of counter in this game, but we have to mention about KSG as well, because they have Monkey. Monkey is another hero that can counter Lan. So just picking this game, and let's see how are they going to counter with that. They have some hero that counter is shorter, like Marco Blow is about to counter Monkey as well, and also Lao Fuzi. But this game, MTG, they have two heroes that are really tanky in this game, like Sulia and Xingyu. Yeah, I almost forgot that name. But this game, KSG is still on the blue side and red side is still MTG. This game, the winner is going to get the match point of today. Here we see that Yishui, he just only used the normal attack to deal damage with Hai Yue, and the range is very far. Da Xiao just deal 50% of HP. So you just drop a lot of HP there from Da Xiao, normal attack and maybe the first skill. Or at least Marco Polo need to have 2 items. I think he need to have Sparkfall Daggers and Shadow Reaper. Right, Bo5 again, MTG. I think Aqua want to push it out, but too many people here. Second skill he still have, but he didn't use that. And Da Xiao get that kill with the first ability here, but Da Xiao, I guess she cannot run away from that. Whoa, but Archer just pulled back 3 heroes here, and kills goes to Yishui. Oh, Archer double kills here. Oh, it's so beautiful here for Archer. Just with the first skill to pull back 3 heroes on the top side. The starting point was just from Aqua, who just want to push out the bull buff, but then KSG, they were coming 4 players here. 4 players here coming to Aqua and kill that. He thought that he can escape from that, but there's first skill from Da Xiao. This one, I think they took a long time to kill Da Xiao, and they don't have another skill to escape from that. And Archer just flash and the first skill to pull back. Wow. Archer's Lao Fuzi still doesn't make us disappointed. This is 2v1, but ultimate skill coming from Ying Zheng. Try to play with Lao Fuzi, but it's quite interesting, yeah, because Lao Fuzi has second skill that can increase himself defense armor. It's 4-1. I think this game KSG have more advantage there. It's not good for MTG again. Actually, I said this a bunch of times today. Try to kill Suzhou is here. Ultimate skill Unconquerable Army. He has passive, so he doesn't afraid of that. Haiyue used ultimate skill, bring out Lao Fuzi, but Lao Fuzi didn't die there, and coming back with the second skill of Da Xiu, but Lan is coming here, and he died. Monkey is still in there, ultimate skill, try to kill, but he just coming back to the second skill of Da Xiu, and Yuji just trying to kill that, but he died. He just died there. The trading with Guai. So this is the bad thing for ultimate skill of Da Xiu are the whirlpool, that when he just plays it in there and Da Xiu just teleport to there, and then Consort just like, she was just like, why am I here? Why am I the one who is here? Jinyu tried to kill. He has ability to kill that, so he doesn't afraid of that. He isn't afraid of that. The one who needs to be afraid is me too. This one top lane, I think he need to let it go. No need to protect that. And for trading, Consort we just push the bottom lane. So it's 1-1. Monkey, I guess he's finding some opportunities to use the ultimate skill, the Dream Roam, to get to the back line. Unconquerable Army from Jufan. The first item from Lao Fuzi is Ominous Premonition, so that he can reduce the attack speed for enemy. And ultimate skill coming from Lao Fuzi, also Haiyue, just pull him out. And his friend is waiting in there, but he pushed out, not allowing to take that kill. But this one Lan get the kill while behind has a Consort, just a normal attack. Oh. But this time, oh, I think no way to run away from that. Jufan just, yeah, I think he just tried to check that. He just checked that, is anyone there? And yes, there is one. This is Jufan, and Jufan, that is his passive, and he cannot run away from that. So he just stayed still and took the shot from Ishii. Look at the replay here. It's Haiyue 1v1 against Lao Fuzi. Lao Fuzi is trying to walk away from that. He almost died, by the way, but once Lao Fuzi returned back to the main world, MTG, everyone trying to push that. This one fight again. Da Xiu got that kill. Lan tried to kill Lao Fuzi, but he didn't die here. He has a second skill. Monkey tried to kill, but he just used ultimate skill and U-turn back to KSG turret. Oh, we saw that Archer. He just only used second skill to protect himself from MTG. And it is very good for him, because MTG has a lot of damage here, especially for Lan. Ultimate skill Sage Smite from Lao Fuji, and ultimate skill coming from Ying Zheng, trying to kill Xian Yu and Hai Yue pulled out Da Xiao, and Da Xiao died. Monkey is here, trying to evade the red buff, not letting Marco Polo getting this. Once Marco Polo get this red buff, it would be easier for him to play. And yes, he got that. No one can steal it from him. But the main point right now is Monkey. He has 2 items right now, Shadow Reaper and Pure Sky. But for me too, Jinri is leading 1000 gold here. And ultimate skill here, just knock up 2 players of KSG. But no one can deal damage from behind. Teleport to the bottom lane. Suffer today ultimate skill coming from Hai Yue, but Hai Yue is too low. I guess she might be killed here. And no way he can run out. Okay, but he came back here and used flash, escaping from Lao Fuji's here, but Monkey just used the first and second skill. Normal attack onto Sulia, and Sulia down. He has no passive right now. And even he has the passive, KSG still want to get that passive and kill that immediately. Oh, but let's see that Jinyu, he has a lot of items here, and the reason why, because he has a lot of gold here. He's 7,000 gold right now. And this red buff, oh, Suzhou just got that. And Marco Polo has no red buff. It's quite hard to play in the late game. Because in mid game or in the late game, Marco Polo need to have red buff to slow down the enemy. And ultimate skill from Hai Yue pull out Monkey. I guess Monkey does not want to run away. This one ultimate skill coming from Lao Fu to lock that Sulia, and Sulia die. He has no passive. Marco Polo just his Purify and try to run out. And Sulia just stuck in there. Double kill from his wife, Consort Yu. Yeah, he has the couple skin, the one time skin. This game I have to say that KSG just do a lot of snowball in the early game, so it affects that KSG they can play it easily in this mid game. And the reason why they can have so much snowball is because MTG just went to the blue buff and just throw to KSG. So KSG just got the kill, and early game is easier than they thought. I'm trying to use other skills Sage Smite to lock that. But at first they need to get a turret. At least the second turret is down, so easier to push. KSG, I think they are fighting some players of MTG. Checking every bush, blue buff. They don't allow the buff to belong to me too. Alright, we seeing this in the bush, and Monkey knows that, but only Monkey is here. It's 1v3, but Monkey has first skill and he could run away. Ultimate skill coming from Hai Yue. He just used that Pale Sky, and Xian Yu is died here. I have to say that Monkey is not afraid of anyone right now. He has so much item and he has so much gold, so he even can 1v3 here. Once MTG haven't buy the ominous revolution yet, it's still the time that Monkey can still 1v3. And bottom lane they are pushing the more turret from KSG side. They are to push the middle lane. The minion is over there and complete there. They just push down 2 turrets on the middle lane and bottom lane. Just only 1 turret left for inner turret, which is the top lane. I guess it's very easy for KSG to do the fight, and once in the fight, MTG cannot have enough damage to deal with that. Ooh, interesting here. We're seeing that Archer just bought Splendor here. Why he buy this? Why he bought? The main reason is just once he going to the enemy backline, he use second skill, and yet he can use this Splendor to avoid from all the damage that come from MTG, which means that they just trick them to use the skill onto him. Alright, top lane turret is going to be pushed. Ultimate skill coming from Lao Fuji. Lao Fuji almost died as well. Trying to clear that wave, but Xiangyu is down. And the dragon is coming here, the vanguard is here. Monkey is 1v1 against Lan. It's not 1v1 anymore. He's 1v2 inside there for Jinju. Another kill, double kill, and another kill is here. Triple kill for Consort Yi, and the dragon is here. This game goes to Suzhou.KSG. It's 2-1 right now. Match point for them. Alright, the main thing for them is, since the early game for MTG, they just dropped their advantage to KSG, and they dropped many kills here. They dropped many kills in the early game to KSG, so that KSG can have more and more goal in the early game. Actually, just like the first game that KSG dropped the kills to MTG, is some kind like that. But this game, we could see that KSG, they did a lot more better than MTG in the first game. That they could do snowball, like Monkey can do snowball from the early game to the mid game, just unlike the first game from MTG. And the tempo for KSG is quite stable here. So after that, after the early game, they slightly didn't drop many kills to MTG side, and they could manage a lot better in this game. Like they managed the wave, they managed the fight. Once Lao Fuji being pulled by Hai Yue into her ultimate skill, his friend was supporting him by Da Xiao using the second skill, or maybe other friends just waiting for him to return back to the world, and Monkey just going inside. He's just going inside enemy backline, and it's Monkey. He isn't afraid of anything here. He isn't afraid of enemy. So once he saw heroes, once he saw the enemies, Monkey just go into that. He's just going to that, just the first skill, just second skill, and just the more normal attack here. Especially in the very last fight in front of the Nexus here, you could see that Monkey, this really just deal a lot of damage. Oh, it's 5-0-13 here. And he actually didn't drop any single kills to MTG, and he's the one that could do a lot of damage in the fight. And you can see that Lam, he just only 9,000 goals. This means that he he doesn't have much item to deal with that. And basically, Monkey can counter Lan a lot, so it's harder than usual for Lan to kill Monkey or to deal with Monkey. Alright, so this game is unlike the previous two games that the goal is just leading on KSG side this game. Alright, MVP goes to Arthur. I guess it's no wonder why he got MVP. Since the very first fight that he used the first skill, he pulled back 3 heroes. Alright, this is the one. This is the one. Yeah, and it's the same pattern that KSG might know, so they're just being around that. Alright, there's a mic check, so let's listen to them. You could hear that in the very first fight on the top lane. I've heard that Arthur just told his teammate that he could use the first skill and he just pulled back 3 heroes or something like that, and they just start to kill them in that fight, and that leads the game to MTG side, KSG side, sorry. So it's a game for them. Right, KSG can bring themselves back from the game 1 and game 2 and do a lot better in this game. So I would like to see them improving more and more, as well as MTG, because MTG, I guess today MTG is quite different from other days. Alright, let's have some short break here and we'll be back in game 4, which is the match point for KSG. Alright, welcome back to game 4 of today's match between Suzhou.KSG and MTG. Alright, this game might decide everything for both teams. If KSG win this game, they will get their first point in Group A. But if MTG loses in this game, the chance to get into the city side for Group S and A be very low because they just play 4 matches already, including this game. Alright, so here is MTG on the red side again. Oh, they picked red side 2 games in a row. Zhao Aizen first, then go to Li, and then maybe Daxiao and Shen Mengxi. Nothing different from people. Oh yes. I forgot that KSG just picked Daxiao, so they can ban Hai Yue. And this game they want to play. Wow, they don't need it. But the thing they need is Bailey Shoye mid lane and Luna jungle. Nakaru. Another burst hero that can deal with Luna. Oh, together with Jin Chan, so these two would make Luna play a lot harder this game. Alright. Bai Shoye. Why not? Then Moji, they buy Moji first. Oh, they're still afraid that Moji can be support. I think 2 heroes that KSG could ban would be Huang Zhong and Lupan number 7. Maybe MTG might ban. Oh, they ban Shangxi. Even they ban Shangxi, they still have Sha Wenji. Oh, Dian Xie. KSG might pick the Princess of Lanling, I guess. So they didn't ban that Lupan number 7. And Byron here to counter Meng Tian. First you can counter that. Right, will they pick the Princess of Lanling, or maybe they can consider picking other heroes here. Xie Yuanfang. They have Xie Yuanfang here. Whoa, and Zhonghui. Wow. To beat them, they need to join them, right? To beat MTG, they need to join MTG because they picked Zhonghui in this game, and it may be very hard for Bai Shui to use the second skill because once he uses second skill, he need to stay standing, and once he's standing, Zhonghui can use the second skill to pull him back. Actually, this idea came from MTG first when they faced CRWE. That game, MTG just picked Zhonghui to counter Huang Zhong. But this game, KSG, they just like, alright, I would like to join you. I want to beat you, so I want to join you by picking Zhonghui, and alright, I will put you back as well. Alright, currently Zhonghui is not that weird because it can counter the ADC, right? Can counter the AD carry like Bai Shoye or maybe Huang Zhong. Actually, it can counter Huang Zhong really good. NTG show that already. On this game, we will see that KSG will win this game or not. If they win this game, the fact that if you want to join, if you want to win them, you need to join them. It would be more accurate right now if they win. But we will see. We will see. Q1 he used Spy Tree a lot literally, and he could use the second skill accurately as well. So this game is just about how you accurate on Zhonghui's second skill and how you accurate on Bai Shui's second skill as well. Game number 4 is about to start, and blue side is KSG. On the red side is MTG. KSG is on the match point, while MTG still have 2 more match points to go. Right, the game starts now. Let's see, this game is important for MTG. Jungkook just gone to top lane. Oh, I guess QI. He didn't drop any shot here. Alright, so it's here. Jungkook. But another second skill for QI. Wild win. This game, MTG just changed their plan a little bit here. From the previous games that they went to Bo5 of KSG, this game they changed to just take a little peek on enemy Bo5. They know, lesson learned, right? Try to pull someone. Once we see his hand spinning, it means that he just his finger on second skill. But this first blood, whoa! It's almost there. So it just flash with, and then second skill. He tried to pull Fan back here to kill that. Just a little more damage for Jinri to kill Fan. Second skill with flash from Aquai. But oh, they came too far here. It was so far, and Luna didn't have blue buff here. Because Luna didn't have blue buff first. They want to draw the 5. Second skill pull back. Lupin Master and jump out here. Still has armor here. And still came out. Oh, it's 2 times here that he can escape from that. Alright, nice here. Just take some monster here and blue buff. Try to invade this. Try to steal that, but cannot. It's still on Jinju's hand. Oh, he saw that. He saw that. QI saw that. Master Fun here, just ultimate skill pull back, and first blood goes to QY. He just killed Ishii. Jinshan. They were so ready for this. I think they are well prepared here. Bang. MTG just only take a little peek on enemies here. Second skill with the normal attack, and ultimate skill coming from Zhonghui, sucking Fan here. Because Zhonghui used second skill on Fan, right? So the only hero that he can suck is Fan, and this flash with second skill from Xiao A and his teammate. Heal that. And it's Nakaru, right? If it is Nakaru, which that means he might have more gold now. Oh, this one he pulled back so good. And let's see another one. He flash and pull Lupin number 7. Alright, this is on Nakaru here. Whoa. Once Luba number 20 is alone, Jungkook is trying to find some opportunities to just second skill to pull him back. But I guess no one is breaking that Luna here. Only Jinshan can use the second skill to stop Luna. But the bottom lane turret is down here. It's hard to protect here. There's Bang Tian over there. Quite. Still have the first skill. I need to say that QI is just second skill so accurate. Try to push the middle lane turret. Oh, and second skill. Need to use the getaway ultimate skill to get away. Ultimate skill. Oh. This one, MTG might get that. Nakuru is coming here. But the dragon goes to me too. The tyrant. The first tyrant. Right, once MTG want to push the bottom lane, Leon Fang still have ultimate skill, can get a wave, but he pull him here, trying to kill Leon Fang, and boom! It's one trading one here. But it's 1v2 for Leon Fang. But when Luna is coming here, just ultimate skill with the second skill. Jungkook is down, but Jin Chan just had the second skill to block that. I'm not sure is this the second skill or the first skill. I can't remember that. But I guess it's the first skill, right? First skill of Jin Chan can have a circle that can lock enemies from to move. Alright, look at here. I guess they just trading one-on-one. It's Xiaojiu trading Xiaojiu. And this is Byron, right? Just being pulled. He has ultimate skill for speed suppression to increasing his armor. And Luna's coming from behind. Jungkook is died. This game's starting so good from MTG. Oh, second skill, trying to pull back. Ultimate skill coming from Leon Fang. I guess energy are finding some spot here, and second skill, ultimate skill coming from Jungkook, but every skill from MTG trying to stop that, and whoa, killing spree from QY. He just used second skill direct to cell A. When Byron is in the right side, but he just has taken to high damage here. Ooh, and Wang Tian just took a lot of damage. Ooh, and Jin Shan, he just blocked that Shark Cannon from Luba number 7. Actually, he just want to block both skill from QY and Xiaojiu. He can block both of that. You love your friend, right? So you love your friend, so you can you can use yourself as a barrier to block that. This time is 9. It's 9 minutes here. Let's see the replay. At the first place, Byron was pulled back, and then boom. He just shot that directly to him. By this time, energy can control much more this game. Oh, and Byron is there for Suzhou.KSG trying to protect himself, but he's still down. And Luna is coming here from behind, trying to kill Nakaru here, and he still used New Moon. Shark Cannon kill that Nakaru. It's one trading one, but the one who died on KSG side is Jinyu. And it is 10 minutes right now. They can consider taking the dragon. They want it or not. MTG, I guess they want the Dark Tyrant here. Oh, and we see QY from behind and use. Whoa! QY also used that anime skill here to escape from that. He knew that. And so hey, was just killed by MTG, and they got the Dark Tyrant here. Whoa. QY, he knew that. He knew that he just used second skill and maybe another finger maybe on anime skill already. So he just used anime skill to come out from the range of second skill of Jungkook. Wow. They say that the refract is so fast. Alright, in this game, the goal is leading so much here, and Basalupan is inside, but QY still got that kill. Just only one trading one, and MTG just only support who died here. On the other hand, KSG just lost their tanky hero Arthur, who is playing Meng Tian. Oh, QY, he used second skill so accurate this game. No wonder why KSG banned it out in the first game. It's no wonder. Whoa, and so is about to die here. And a shot, bang, goes to Xiu. Oh my god. Nakaru's coming inside, and whoa, the one who being pulled is Luna here, and Luna is down for fifth submission from Byron here. Nakaru trying to find spot to kill. Lupin number 7 is over there and still not more attacking here. Oh, firstly, Me2 was pulled by Jungkook. And Ishii tried to get QY. This one, QY is still over there and kill that. This one trading one here. Nakaru is still behind. Ishii tried to use his first skill to use the first skill to block QY, but QY Spidey Shoye, once he walking along the wall, he is still invisible. So what's invisible? The first skill of Jin-chan cannot target that. They don't have a target to use. Oh, and the second skill! And another jump! 2 jumps from Baishi is not enough to escape. But Luna is coming here using New Moon, trying to flying. He's flying here, second skill. And he just now attacking. Triple kill from Me2. Whoa, it's triple kill here. His hand so fast. And Jin-chan is down. Minion wave is coming. Jungkook try to get it wave. But I think he has no chance right now, and it might be a game for MTG again. They're pushing the Nexus here. There's only Jungkook left, and game goes to MTG. 2-2 tie series, and we are heading to game 5 today. Oh, this first time to have game 5, right? Oh no, last week we have game 5 already. QY this game. He died for what? He died for winning. He died for the victory this game. Oh, but actually he used ultimate skill get away from that and just hit flash, but it's not enough. The range of ultimate skill from Jungkook is still so long, so he cannot escape that, and Lian Fang shut down it. But the thing is, after Bai Shui died, actually every skill from KSG's side were used to kill Bai Shui, and then Luna, she has the skill, the first skill and ultimate skill New Moon, and second skill, so she just used first skill and ultimate skill flying in, flying out, second skill adding her armor, and then just boom, the ultimate skill getting triple kill in the last fight. So this game E2 is so great on Luna here. And this game, I think the teamwork is a lot better than the previous game for MTG, because we can see that in this game they came together. They fight together. I like the game 1 or game 2, game 3 that they just splitting the fight, and it result not really good result, yes, but in this game you can see Me2 comboing with QY, just the second skill, and QY second skill is really important in this game because this is the main damage, yeah, the main AP damage, which is the highly damage of the ADC. And beside that, we have blue band number 7, which can deal the damage per second or DPS on the enemy. And once they have that blue band number 7, it can deal with tanky hero like Meng Tian or maybe Zhong Kui, right? So they're not afraid of that anymore in this game. I think this game, the first skill of Jin Shan cannot counter a lot on Luna. Cannot counter a lot on Luna here. Luna still can just ultimate skill. So free this game. Alright, so this game, you still want to win us? You might say that you want to win us, but yeah, you just don't quit. But you lost. You lost this game. I saw that other teams like CNWE or this team KSG used Zhongkui. Still no win, but MTG used Zhongkui. They just won that with Zhongkui in the first round of the group stage. I think MTG might be the one team that can play Zhongkui and get their win. It's so funny there. Alright, in this game, the goal leading goes all the way to MTG. Alright, this game MVP goes to Me2 once again. Luna, in the last fight, he got triple kill. He got the triple kill. So it's just Luna, so he plays so good. He plays so good this game. Alright, this is the last fight. Oh, there's ultimate skill from the Yafang as well. And then Luna just chasing on enemy. And there was no Jin Shan over there, so Luna can still fly. Alright, we have my check here. Let's listen to that. No, this was a very short fine shake here from MTG, but it's actually the last fight, right? The last fight, You could see how hyped they are in the very last fight, especially Xiao again. Xiao is the one who said a lot in this game, in every game I guess. And in the very first part, we saw that DGC just had a little blaming blaming the team, like for the second game or the third game that they just dropped the game to KSG, and just teaching some stuff, I guess. Not, I guess no need to call about blaming the players. Like it's not that good, because I think they just he was just teaching something, right? He was just teaching something. All right, we have to take a little break again, and we will be back in the final game of today's match. Alright, welcome back to the last game of today. KSG versus MTG, and they bring us to game 5. Right, game 4. We need to say, we all agree, right, that me too play really good in game 4. And also QI as well. They just use our second skill to poking the enemy, And this game is the first time that they switch the side. KSG picked red side this game. Alright, all 4 games before just on the same side, and this game they just switch the side. Yeah. Alright, the last game of today. MTG on the blue and red side is KSG. I think MTG still want to play 大小, but let's see KSG want to bet or not. The last game just play 大小 and then just win the game or something. But 海月 is not banned out. 公苏里 or maybe 大小, they have to choose. Is this Gong Su Li here, and 大小 is there. MTG don't need to rush, I guess. And they can pick Meng Tian because KSG don't have Zhu Bajie anymore. Right? They don't have Zhu Bajie, right? Byron they also don't want to pick. Oh, 大小 Linpo. Oh, they know that. KSG picked Linpo in order to counter 大小. So let's see that they want to pick 大小 or not. Oh, they picked Zhang Liang to cash Jing. Whoa, it's Zhang Liang and Angela here. The two combo here for actually the rank star combo. Once Zhang Liang uses the ultimate skill, Angela can just ultimate skill and use second skill, first skill, ultimate skill, boom, it's gone. And Prince of Landing, we try to counter Angela as well. Just stay in the shadow and kill, and just kill Angela from the darkness. Alright, the second phase of the ban. Miyamoto Musashi, maybe? Oh, MTG picked that already. They don't need to ban. It's consort Yu. I think KC might force MTG to pick a non-mobility ADC right now, or maybe Garo, or maybe KC want them to pick Garo here. MTG still have Garo for Suzhou, which is the hero that he could play very good, and it's the signature hero for Suzhou. Still considering what to ban. Suzhou is banned out. Yeah, Suzhou is another hero that E3 can play very good. Since 2021, it's the time that MTG was like was having the player like MF, Xiu Long or something. So they're afraid of that. They are afraid of that. E3 playing Suzhou, he played really good. ADC, which hero are they going to pick? They just banned out. So yeah, just only Garo, I guess. MTG, they might pick Garo for Suzhou, but Garo might be so hard this game because Prince of Landing, and then they have Ganjingmo, yeah. So once Zhang Liang uses ultimate skill, it might be a point for Ganjingmo to use the skill directly to him. To hero left. Jungle is not revealed now, but they must reveal in this pick. Oh, Lady Sun. They still have Lady Sun here. She has the first skill to escape from that. It's still jungle heroes. Yeah. Macro they already picked, and whoa, they picked Kong Zhen. What? Really? 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 And what? You see Kong Zhen once again. On this game, MTG picked that. So there will be 3 AP heroes this game. At least KC need to buy the AP armor right there. And Bai Shuye for Suzhou this game, not Bai Shuye mid lane for issue. Right, so many AP in this game. But I guess I know the point that they pick. They just want to counter Wen Tian. No, they want to counter Lian Po, right? So once they want to counter Lian Po, they don't need to pick the physical damage no more. So they just pick that AP damage to deal with that. But Lian Po, he has the passive that reduce enemies attack damage, even if it is physical or it is the AP ability power. So maybe we need to find out in this game. But actually I have to say that MTG this game, it is some kind of rank style hero. They have Kong Zhen, they have Angela, and they have that Zhang Liang. Actually these 3 heroes are very common in the rank match of Honor of Kings. Alright, let's see this game. The winner take the point. It's the final game already, so MTG MTG making us excited this game. Alright, game start. The last game. Alright, the first to get level 2 is E3. Oh, and they switch the lane. They have Lady on the top lane. It's hard for Lady to deal with Bai Shoye, because Bai Shoye, he has a really high range of second skill. Prince of Landing has flash this game, not execute. But it's so hard for Laysun to get the wave on the top lane, because Laysun might saw the fourth skill of Prince of Landing, the shadow. So Laysun might not brave enough to clear that, because he might get killed by Prince of Landing here. Try to kill Ganjiang. Ganjiang used first skill and flash, but the kill goes to Zhang Liang and as well as Prince of Landing. Both sides kill goes to support. Oh, and first skill with the flash, Jin come to middle domain. But Me Too has not used the ultimate skill yet, and yeah, Lianpo is killed here. Lianpo was pushed by Me Too. The second skill of Zheng push back, and then he's stuck in under the turret. Let's see the replay. On the first kill first. Actually, they were not hesitating to kill that. Gotcha. Alright, level 4 and level 5. Oh, he was shot by Suzhou again. Suzhou is rotating to top lane to face Ladies. Lanling Wang, Prince of Lanling, just walking around the map, just to give the vision to the teammates. Coming from behind, that quite dangerous for MTG. Shaking first, no one is there. But on the right side, and wait! He just flash for what? Oh, but never mind, they got a kill. Oh my god. He too far, just flash with no hesitating here. He knew that. He knew that Cassie were in there, so he just the flash with ultimate skill and lock on Jing. Oh my god. And then MTG, they got 2 kills. Oh, it's great strategies here. Alright, let's check the replay here. Just give them a shock. Just ultimate skill on Xiaoqiu. On Jinji. Oh, but on this side, Angela is down. Linpo is here. Just ultimate skill. Lit buff. Goes to E3 here. Me Too. This is just smite. Right, but on the right side, Bottom side, we see that Lee Sun got that first turret. Second gen just bought Sparkfog daggers here. Actually, in the early game, MTG did really well. Starbreaker from Suzhou. KSG Suzhou. But Mengtian is over there, no one is following him. But this function is coming here, is thunder powerful as a thunderbolt, ultimate skill. He just used that. But KSG hurt a lot here. They just dropped so much HP in this fight. At least KSG need to fight first where Still Fun and QYR, because if they cannot fight that, it may be half level. But this side, QI die first because of Face of Landing. Just second skill and then first skill and then ultimate skill. Hey, try to use ultimate skill. It's still fun over there. Mengtian get the kill first. Jing is over here and Mirror Domain is gone. Second gen got this kill. It's fun trading too. FTG is more worth in this fight because there's only Still Fun who just down, and it is support players. Because the QY just drop a little HP to 8ooh. He didn't get shot by 8Clearing this first skill. And another ultimate skill, pistol landing over here, and ultimate skill from Zhang Lian together with QY Angela. Get that kill. So A didn't come to kill that Angela. He's run away, and Jing is over here. Mirror Domain. Mengtian is still taking damage here, and he is not died yet. And the middle turret first goes to MTG now. And the highest goal right now is me too again. Oh. Golden Sword and Sparkfog Dagger. 2 attack damage item. Me too just bought that. Bought those 2 on his hand. It's quite dangerous right now. Like we could see that Arthur, he also bought the Long Night Guardian already. The item that can deal with highly burst damage, especially for the AP. Right, 2 dragons trading. LG got Tyrant, KSG got Overlord. Middle lane and the bottom lane minions pushing together. I think they're going to get that bottom lane turret, but Prince of Landing is still hiding in the shadow. They know that, and holding emblem trying to find Prince of Landing. Prince of Landing is still hiding in his shadow. He's not appear for MTG. Oh, he's here. Actually, I knew that. But Prince of Landing is coming with Jing here. Jing is pushing the bottom lane. Ooh, almost there. Boom! Second skill, first skill, ultimate skill from Angela, and no more. Ooh. Right now, Jufan, he is fighting some hero that he could just ultimate skill who suppress that. Ooh. There is the vision here, and he's Tyrant and Overlord, but KC is like to get that first, the Dark Overlord, and KC trying to take this as well, and ultimate skill coming from Angela, get that kill, 2 kills here, it's double kill from Angela. Get Lianpo first and then Fist of Landing. Actually, it's hard for Fist of Landing to get rid of Angela right now. But Ganjing also got Suzhou as well. And KSG just released the dragon on the middle lane. Oh. Actually, right now Q1 is hard to get rid of. It's hard to kill. Even Xiao who is playing Fist of Landing is still afraid to get that. But the main point is he needs to get that kill from Angela, but he cannot do that right now. They are going up on the middle lane again, and then KSG they just let Jinyu to push the bottom lane wave, and Thunderfoot is a thunderbolt for me too. Bai Shuye is down. Also, Angela is here. Just the ultimate skill from behind. Below the main coming from Jing. She's still 1v4 over there, but damage is too high from MTG. When it is 124 for MTG, middle lane turret they are trying to push here. If they can push this, I think they need to retreat, or they don't want to retreat. They want to push more, but it's quite dangerous for them because that is Ishi who is playing Ganjing Moye, but at least the inner turret, I guess. But that side, me too. He deal a lot of damage on Ishi, and 50% just only the first skill and a normal attack, and the second skill. Let's see the replay here. Flash with ultimate skill from Zhang Liang, and Angela is over there. So Angela has a good spot here. And on this side, Fist of Landing. You saw that behind here, Fist of Landing here, try to kill Lady Sun first, but they got Angela, so it is quite the same result, but it is not because I think Lady Sun is more powerful than Angela. So A, the main goal for the latest fight was to kill Xiaojiu. Alpha Fu has Thunderbolt coming again, 1v3 for me too. The opponent uses ultimate skill to retreat back. But this time they don't have any dragon to get. Angela is over here, ultimate skill, but she still can retreat back here and still alive. Angela didn't die here. They kill wave so fast. I think they need to leave this turret, but I think they won't. Oh. Ooh. Hey, Holy Emblem here. Hopefully it's a thunderbolt for me too. He's just splashing out the damage here from behind. Ganjimo is down. Lianpo is over there using flash, and Zhang is down as well. But it doesn't matter anymore. It's me too, so free. Double kill here for me too. He's so free and no one can stop him right now. Oh, this ranking match heroes. Do so good in this game, and the winter wave is coming here in the middle lane. Bai Shui is only one who's still alive, trying to get rid of Jing. Jing cannot save anymore, but winter wave is down. But they still get that Nexus, and congratulations to MTG on winning this series. This Me Too, it is Me Too secret. This game, this game. 司空震 once again, and 司空震 Suzhou wins again in this match. Whoa, we'll have to say that Me Too is so powerful as a Thunderbolt this game. Just like the other skill name, right? The powerful as a Thunderbolt. And yes, he is. Indeed. Alright, MTG. Congratulations to MTG on getting their win in this match. It's important for them because if they drop this match instead of the series, it would affect the point on City Siders. Alright, this game. Whoa. I think MVP again, Me Too again. So it might be Me Too once again. It's 3 games for Me Too for today, I guess. If they don't give it to Me Too, I will give it for myself. Because Me Too in this game, we could see that this game, Me Too, no one can stop Me Too from being snowball in this game. And Me Too in this game, he just once he finished his jungle, he just go to fight. He just use. Actually, he saved his ultimate skill really good to use it for the really important fight. Like when we see that the ultimate skill, he just use the ultimate skill. Then, when he can use the normal attack or use the normal skill, he don't need to. He doesn't need to use the ultimate skill to deal more damage. Like the first blood that we saw at Lian Po. Me Too just used only second skill to push back under the turret and then boom, get the first blood, and then he just used the ultimate skill onto Ganjing Mo under the turret to get that kill. Oh, and we saw the latest fight, very last fight of MTG. We could see that it was only Me Too who just get into the back line of KSG, and he's the only one who like 1v3 is the hero that he would like to do 1v3 or 1v something. And he is not afraid of anyone. Oh, this is so powerful, and he didn't die in this game, so that's why no one could shut down him. It's so free, this game. Just like no one can stop him right now. You do a lot of damage this game. 66,000 of damage. He's so snowball in this game, so that's why. And you have to say that other 2 heroes like Angela and Zhang Liang, right? Those 2 heroes can do the combo so great, and even Prince of Lin cannot get rid of them. And we could say that Meng Tian as well. Meng Tian, we need to give some credits to him because Meng Tian is the one that stay in front of everyone to be the front line and take many damage from Bai Li Shouyue and also Jing as well. He just tricking Jing to use the mirror domain, the ultimate skill of Jing, the mirror blade. So yeah, why not Me Too, right? So MVP goes to Me Too once again. So today he just got the hat-trick. Yeah. If we say in the football language, he just got hat-trick. Boom! Did you see this? And he went all alone in this so powerful as Thunderbolt as the ultimate skill say. Boom, boom. Alright, I guess there is a mic check or not? Alright. So there was no mic check for this game. So never mind, yeah. Alright, so this game, Me Too's play is so good, right? It's Me Too, it's so powerful, yeah. Alright, so congratulations once again to MTG for winning this match. And so right now they are having 2 wins and 2 losses. They have only 1 match left for MTG to play, which is against top esport Armors. And if they win, they have a chance to get into the city side, but they still need to fight with LCD and TTG because they both still have a chance to get 4 points. So if they got 4 points, it will be hard for MTG to get into the city side. It's impossible, but at least they're still in the group A. But right now, both KSG and AG still don't have their first win yet, so it is quite hard time for them. So I wish they KSG and AG would have some great match in the very next game. Alright, so this is the results for today. The first match was RNG.M and CNWE, and the result is CNWE took down RNG.M 3-0. Actually, the first match was so unfortunate for RNG because RNG.M, they have 2 games that they could win, but they didn't win it. 2 games in game 2 and game 3. And the match that we just watched is KSG and MTG, and MTG just took down KSG in this series. Alright, such a great series today, and it was a full of 5 games that I would like to see a lot. And I wish that the more upcoming match in tomorrow, or maybe in the after tomorrows, would have some great match like 5 games like this. Alright, so that's all for today. So thank you everyone for joining us today, and see you soon tomorrow. We will return on Thursday, and see you tomorrow. Bye.